Euro 2012 has gathered together the best footballers across the continent, and we've noticed something. Quite a few of them look like someone else. So here's our Euro 2012 Lookalikes 11. You've seen this sort of thing before, but not like this. Okay, a bit like this. In goal, England would have been up the creek without Joe Hart, who's a bit of a ringer for James van der Beek, the star of Dawson's Creek. That rhymes. Our defensive trio includes Alexander Anyukov, Russia's very serious-looking right-back. Luckily for the other teams in Group A, he's not a serial killer, but Dexter is. At centre-back, Damien Perkis looks a lot like beefcake actor Dolph Lundgren. One's a giant pole, the other's also large and rather wooden.
You see, he's not a machine, he's a man!
And on the left, Fabio Coentrão, Portugal's speedy defender, will be absolutely thrilled by this comparison to a small, pointless bird. But he does look a bit like Woodstock. In midfield, England's Mr. Dependable Scott Parker would have an easier time if he was more like Bond villain Gustav Graves from Die Another Day, without the grisly death at the end, of course. Our midfield maestro is Germany's Mesut Ozil. Great player, but with the beady eyes and prominent beak, we've decided he looks like an emu. Any emu will do. And this is even more rude. Russian star Andrei Arshavin is a bit of a ringer for a three-toed sloth, but Arsenal fans have been saying that for years. French playmaker Samir Nasri seems to be one of those blokes who rubs people up the wrong way, and he looks like Michael McIntyre too. And this one is obvious when you think about it. Xavi is so good, he's like Iron Man and Sherlock Holmes all rolled into one.
Pretty sure I just saved the world.
Strikers now, and Fernando Torres will be launching his new autumn collection after the tournament. And it certainly looked like Bruno coming off the bench for Spain the other day.
What's up? It's essential to wax regularly. Be careful though, because yesterday I tried to wax my own Arschenhalle with a candle and it set fire to my bed.
He's joined up front by Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who was so cross about Sweden's performance in their first game that he's threatened to play his Frank Zappa records until they get better. And this elite lineup will be managed by Germany boss Jogi Löw, who looks a bit like Gorillaz leader Murdoch, who's described as an alcoholic with personal hygiene issues. But we only said he looked like Jogi Löw. We're all about the goals here on youtube.com/goal. A part that is from the features, funnies and news. Click the subscribe button and all will be revealed.